Hey traders, welcome to the tradingmentors.com, and this is all about gold on steroids software and how to use it as a scalping method or as a day trading method. Totally up to you, and here are the ways that we can use it. There are lots of ways to use it depending on how often you want to trade. So let's go into it, and the first thing that we must see is on the left we have a 15-minute chart, and the price must be above the 50 moving average for a buy. When buying it, you cannot allow the price to move below the 50 moving average. That is the first rule, which cannot be undone. Rule number 2, we cannot see the price below this zero line. Let me change that color. It's light, so let's here. So here's the zero line on this indicator here, and there's a big fat beautiful bull sign here to buy above the zero line. So above the 50 moving average, above the zero line is really important. As long as the price holds above the 50 moving average, then we are looking for buys only. Really important to understand that. The opposite for sells, of course. Simple. Now, one thing that I do each morning, I will actually climb up to the 30-minute chart to see what is happening, and we can see that that the price is bullish as we head forward. And I want to see the price above the 50. I want to see the price above the 50. That is the rules. So at the outset each morning, or pre-New York session, whatever session you're in, I want to make sure that the conditions are suitable for whatever direction, and I need to see this price above the zero line on the 30-minute as well. Okay, so the conditions are bullish as we record this video. Of course, it can be the opposite any other time. So back to the 15-minute. Once I've done the analysis on the 30-minute chart, then I dial down to the 15-minute chart, and I'm looking for an entry. Once I've got that, the only focus I'm got on the 15-minute chart is the fact that the price needs to remain above the 50 moving average. Now here's the 10-minute chart, and we have a break of structure here. So that could have been a really good entry for you, and the price went up here. I'm going to show you additional entry points as well. If you don't get in at the earliest entry point here, there are other entry points I'm going to show you in a minute. So as the price goes up, let me just show you something. So let's get through this. So as you can see, the alignment is perfect. It's above the 50, above the 50, above the 50, and then the price, if you notice here, eventually comes down and falls below the 50 on the left. Really important, and you don't want to be long there. Now it can go long eventually, but that is your exit strategy. So if you get in at the very earliest opportunity on that buy signal, and your stop is below that swing low, then you're talking about 2 times risk. Yeah, so eventually the price will get there. And so, but however, if it doesn't get to target, in this instance, if you went in early here with a 2 to 1 or 1.5, then of course you need to know that your exit strategy is as soon as the price moves below the 50, you are out. And so you bank that money, and so you bank 160, 170 pips. Now there are other entry points that you can have. So I'm going to get into the 5-minute chart now to show you another method which you can use immediately and start making money immediately. And here is the method on the 5-minute. Now the same rules apply. We must see the price above the 50, and it must remain above the 50. In a very strong market, this remains above the 50 for quite some time, and you can bank 200 or 300 pips. Now in this instance here, while the price remains above the 50 moving average, then we have these automated trend lines drawn on the Gold on Steroids software. So as you can see here, they are in bold, just so you can see them. And so let's just do one position here where we have an alignment for the main position. So we can see that this here is your entry point, where the 5 minute, the 10 minute and the 15 minute are all green and moving up. So that's your buying opportunity, and you can just simply hold that position for as long as you want, getting your price to target. So in this instance here, as you gain this entry here, your stop loss is below the support line which is given to you, and as long as the price holds on to market structure, in this case to the upside, then we're going to hold that position for as long as we like. Now that one position, 2 times for 119 pips, worked out earlier, is great. So that is your one position, and that would have hit target quite easily. You might not have wanted to trade any more than that. Option 2 is that you can trail your stop during the day, just come back every few hours or whatever, and then eventually you'll get stopped out. You will actually make less money in this instance, in this example, but nonetheless you would have banked some money there. Option 3, this is the exciting bit and something you might want to get into. Let me explain how this works. Now these lines that you can see in green are automatically given to you and calculated when we have a pullback in the markets. So when you have a pullback in the markets, that's an opportunity that there's going to be another buying opportunity to get into the markets once more. So you can have 1, 2, 3 trading opportunities in just working out the hours, in about 8 hours. There's about 8 hours there. So depending, it can be New York session, it can be London session, it can be both. So what we're seeing here is the price remaining above the 50. Remember, on the 15-minute chart, this is important. And we can see that the opportunities are there, and you get a big, fat, beautiful buy, or B for break. In our instance, it's B for buy, and that is your opportunity to get in. So you simply buy on the break as soon as it does, and then you move your stop to the previous support area here, and then you go 2 to 1 for 99 pips. Okay, another opportunity is coming along if you wish to take it, don't have to, but the price did actually pull up, then it broke down, another retracement opportunity, and then we had a B for buy or break here as the price broke that trend line. And 2 to 1 gave you 83 pips. So if you trade like that as an example, you're going to end up with something like this: 119 pips, 99 pips and 83 pips, with a 2 to 1 risk to reward, which is quite reasonable. Now when not to trade is really important as well. So if we have a look on the left now, where the 15-minute chart is, and as the price, now we had a pullback here on this 5-minute chart. See this here, this pullback here, that is a pullback, and you might be thinking, well, this is an opportunity to get in now, this could break and it could go up. But have a look on the left, this is a very, very weak position, and so below the 50 is a very weak position, and the price just simply won't play ball. So this is what we call parabolic trends. In other words, all the charts agree with your analysis, and they're all green and above the 50, and they're all going up, and it's a great opportunity to get into the market and to bank several hundred pips. 200 or 300 pips is not easily possible, because it depends how much time you've got available to trade like this, but you can simply trade one trade and just hold it, or you can trade 1, 2, 3 trades in this instance. Now in a very strong bull market, you're going to get plenty of opportunities as well. And it's this example here where you had a second trade come in, you could easily put your previous trade to break even, can't you? So you've only got one risk opening, and in a similar way here as the price moves up. So you reduce your risk accordingly and use your money management skills to actually manage the positions, but increase your account and compound your account. Because if you want to turn $1,000 into 10,000, this is one way to do it eventually, once you've got the software and once you've got the skills and the practice. Don't forget now, with the tradingmentors.com, just go to the pricing, plans and pricing, choose your packages. Gold on Steroids software is here for $495. You can go for the full package Advanced Pro Charts, which includes the Gold on Steroids, and that gives you 12 months coaching, 12 months signals, 12 months support. You can contact me anytime, and we'll coach you along the way. Any questions, don't forget to contact me. And if you like what you see on YouTube, then please subscribe and like the video.